Hello today, and welcome back to the show. We're going back into the Futaba Palace. We retrieved what she wanted us to get over in the town.
Hey!
Well, what is it? Oh, it's the map. That is a map of the tomb, stolen by the bandit to aid in his ransacking of this place.
Oh.
Why are you letting them just do whatever they want? This is your palace, isn't it? All that matters is that the map is now yours. Just come further in and... oh.
What?
Well... we fell for that one, didn't we?
Whoa!
How Mona isn't sinking, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just swim through this quicksand. I suspect the problem is that she can't control her instinct to push people away from her. It's a good way of putting it.
We have to help. Okay, let's go.
I feel like there should be a comma at the end of that sentence. Whatever. So the palace proper begins now. We got a big room with multiple layers on it. And enemies wandering around. Of course, they can't see you when you're on the other side of the sand.
I'll reveal your true form.
Let's see what kind of enemies we have here.
Alright, it's clearly inferior.
Now, Naga, I already fused you in my off time.
Sona,
You can hit their weakness.
it's time.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
I suppose that's it.
Alright, there we go. Take some money, then go for the AoE.
This'll
There's our AoE bonus.
Okay.
There's also one
I felt the
other
difference in strength in that fight.
skill in the game that will also grant bonus money in battles that you'll get from a confidant. And it actually stacks with the money buying thing from Chihaya as well, so you can get absurd amounts of money. There's all sorts of little things you can do to farm out the stuff that you want. Like just today before I started recording, I saw a cool video on YouTube
I have something.
about a way to farm out some crazy money in just a couple hours that has to deal with confusing mini-boss opponents inside of Mementos. That makes sense, that's one way to do it. All sorts of ways that you can play.
Now's our kick. Electricity is its
I never
weak
did
point.
get you, Sandman.
This should be no problem for you.
Let's go.
You can hit their weak point.
No.
I'll just bring Ryuji in.
Hit their pulling it.
Let's do this.
Persona.
Maybe I can knock at least one of them off the field.
For me.
We'll put your two left.
There we go.
Keep it going, Fox.
Satan Tyson!
Did it, Skull.
Flip him, Persona!
about this?
Here goes.
Pass the baton and follow up.
I kind of doubt it, but maybe off that baton pass, that'll be enough to kill this one. Ah, it was. Nice. This worked out perfectly. That way I'll get experience for killing those two if I do a successful negotiation here.
Whatever.
I'm actually very busy. You probably got a cardboard girlfriend back home just waiting for you to screw her. Well, I do have a poster of Rise. He's got me there.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha, Sandman. What a classic demon.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I needed Sandman as well. Comes in handy for a fusion I have to do later.
All right. I have something.
Right, I'm on the second level. Need to make it over to the other side. Oh, that's right, there's multiple ways to get up there, so I have to go back to the bottom. Try to cover this entire floor. Or, this entire room, rather.
Show me your true form.
Anzu.
All right. The first move is on. Charge, Johanna! Knockdown, Queen. You have them on the ropes.
You lie. We suppose. Goodbye.
Oh, darn it, I wanted to drop that AOA as well.
Let's pull back for now.
Okay, I'll try to not to do that with Anzu.
Okay.
Got one more.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right. The first move is on.
Lay on, would ya?
Keep it going, Fox.
Alright, Skull, knock him down.
You're on the ground.
No
Nice
sudden move.
going, Skull.
Well, on to the next triumph.
A spectacular victory.
Power courses through me.
Oh, 31. I need to get up to 34 for my next fusion. I think now's about a good time to
I can feel it.
start talking about some of the stuff I was teasing last episode about some of the game's design and how it pertains to Futaba. And it actually works out because to talk about this, I have to talk about a different character as well, one that we recently started to get to know in the playthrough, and that's Hifumi Togo. If you never heard this, Hifumi Togo at one point in development was planned to be a party member.
Hey, I see a shadow. Be careful.
And in the
Locked on. Awaiting your command.
official Persona 5 design
Show me your
works,
true form.
the concept art of Hifumi, like her beta artwork, shows where that was going to be true, where she had similar art designs as the eventual party members. And whether or not she was going to be a combatant or not isn't really clear. Part of me thinks that maybe she wasn't going to be, that she may have been planned to originally been in Futaba's spot as the analyst. Maybe, maybe not. I think one drawing of her did show her holding a gun, which seems to be the case for a lot of the party members in their beta artwork
Child's
anyway.
play. I can see it.
And the way those beta designs go, they were very basic. They weren't nearly as interesting or as cool as they ultimately turned out. I would say Sojima, the artist, did a really good job on improving. Whoops, not take a screenshot. I'm all screwed up with my buttons because I was playing Tokyo Xanadu with a DualShock earlier on PS TV, so map was the select button. So I'm probably going to make that mistake a lot. Like when I started playing that game, I was trying to open the damn menu hitting triangle because that's what you do in Persona. And I was like, no, it's start. So I'll probably end up hitting triangle, or start options rather. Trying to open the menu in this game now. I'm all screwed up. So yeah, about Hifumi. Eventually, not a party member. I don't know what
It's within
the...
range. I'll reveal
It's not
your
really
true
clear about
form.
what ultimately caused that to be nixed.
Alright. The first move's on.
But given the nature of who Hifumi is, in terms of like
Wind with wind
her
attack.
personality, what her confidant's about, and what her confidant gives you, all these like strategic moves, part of that kind of leads me to believe like, oh, maybe she was supposed to be an analyst type, some sort of strategist. Maybe it would have made sense for her to be in that role,
Hold on.
but it never came to be. So
Shogun.
this is purely speculation. This is super unconfirmed, but it made me think like, well,
Go down.
if that was originally going to be her role and it got changed, does that mean that Futaba was added late? And part of the reason I think that might be true is just because of the way this palace works and the fact that, as I said, while I like this palace a lot, it's kind of the most unfinished. It has like a couple bugs.
No match for me.
You can kind of see like with the design of the outside town how maybe something's changed a little bit in development. So who knows? Part of me wonders if maybe this would have been
Why don't we crack it open?
related to Hifumi in some way at one point in really early development. Then again, this would have been years ago, because even though Futaba's existence wasn't confirmed until really, really late, Futaba, Makoto, and the next party member we'll get
Show me
were
your true
all
form.
unveiled on the same day in the same trailer, PVO4.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Persona.
But
Ooh, very nice. Persona! We got an item.
that's the skill that I got from Mona's Confidant.
Johanna!
In the opening video of P5, there's obviously only one shot that actually shows
Do not move a muscle.
Makoto, Futaba, and the next party member. And it's the one that I used in the opening to all the videos. And that shot was actually... It wasn't used in a trailer earlier, but you could kind of see where it would have been led into.
Easier
So
than
the very
looking-
first trailer, the full-length one that debuted in February of 2015, which uses a lot of the stuff from the opening video of the game.
Show me your true form.
It uses that shot that's in my opening of Morgana on the computer screen, and he's like doing a little run-in spot. He's running in a space, and then it zooms out onto like the computer screen, and you can see Futaba. She has like the keyboard and
Go down.
there's like a can of Coke. Well, anyway, in the very first trailer of the game, you could kind of see where like that got cut off because it cuts right there and it never shows that shot of Futaba, Makoto, and the next party member.
You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker.
But when it does that, you can actually see where, like, for a split second, you can see that at the end of that little sequence with Morgana running, you can see the computer screen, you can see the lower half of the monitor, you can see the sticky note that's attached to it, and all that. So that says by at least early 2015, when that trailer debuted,
Shadow
that
defeated.
that part of the
Easy, huh?
of P5's opening video had already been like finished before, so it's not like Futaba was added in the last like 8 months of development. I mean, she was there at least 18 months before the game ever released.
Treasure chest.
So all these development changes would have been happening in like 2013 or 14 or something. Whoops. There we go.
Focus. I can feel it.
My guess with Futaba is that they really wanted a... Futaba is kind of like a easy to like character. And I think she's designed that way super on purpose to kind of like appeal to the game's demographic, because especially with like the demographic in Japan, she's super popular with the Japanese audience, even more so than the Western audience. How do I get up there? Oh, there it is. I just didn't go around this corner over here, did I?
it.
missing one little treasure, I think. There we go. Whoa. Darn it. Look at Makoto freaking out. Won't let me up. God, because he's standing right there. I have to wait for him to pop out. There he goes. Damn it. He turned around right at the last second. I couldn't get the ambush.
2 weeks.
Ravage them.
One fell swoop.
Oh well.
Looking cool, Joker.
You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker. Okay, guys. Let's do it.
Okay.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
So yeah, Futaba really kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say anything bad about Futaba because I like Futaba a lot too. Everyone, if you've known me for a while, knows that I like Futaba a whole lot. But she's also kind of like a low-hanging fruit character in that she's, at least for the Japanese audience, because she's a little sister type character, she's an otaku, just really easy to like. So maybe there was at some point an agreement that they wanted that type of character, and that's how Futaba eventually got added. So just for my OCD, fill out this one little spot I didn't go to. Alright. There, that should be everything in this area. Also, it was worth it to go back and get that black rock. Get myself a good accessory later.
I have something.
Actually, I guess it's not worth it because of the SP adhesives. Nothing I make with that will be as good. Well, we found an exit. Wait a minute. Got a pupper.
All right. We have it.
It's a mummy
I'll reveal your
pupper.
true form.
I guess it's not a mummy, it just has a weird mask on.
All right. The first move is ours.
Persona.
On the Sai. There we go, Sayo. It was on Neko Shogun the entire time. Now this is Thoth.
We're all knocked down.
Fairly certain I'm not at a high enough level to recruit Thoth. Yeah, he's 36, so
Do it.
you're going down.
Finish him.
Thoth is one of the tougher shadows that you encounter inside of this palace.
I did. Now, let's continue.
Hence him surviving that all-out attack and robbing me of extra money. What a jerk.
Okay.
A complete
I have
victory.
something.
Now let's keep going.
Show me your true form.
This Sandman party.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
Come. Some other way. Misaka.
You can aim for their weak spot.
Alright, Ryuji, take care of this.
Pass the baton and follow up.
Doesn't have Mazuyanga yet.
Don't go. Give me more.
Don't risk it. Don't let him get away. This is gonna be a decent amount of EXP.
Don't come back.
I'll take that 8,900. That's pretty good.
A complete victory.
Mind Choker.
I can see it.
Oops. Did not mean to do that. Meant to break this.
I can feel it.
Nothing over there. Okay, gotta be careful going up these stairs because of him. I'm to turn around and go the other way.
I'll reveal your true form.
All right. This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. I'll use my persona.
Trying to remember weaknesses here.
Prepare yourself.
I want to say Bufu.
Still bite.
Persona. Clotho. There.
Yeah, I got it right.
Looking cool, Joker.
Go!
It's not over yet.
Let's go.
Powered up from the baton pass.
This will kill the one I already knocked down
One shadow left.
and open myself up for negotiation.
This is all so sudden. What did you say? More importantly,
That may be because my life may also be meaningless. All I've known is the way of life here.
such a brat.
Alright, I did it.
Oh, really?
Lamia. Ooh, I also believe I need 4 strength confidant fusions.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
All right.
Oh man, we're not gonna come close to the end of this palace by 1 hour. This place is huge. And yet, it has less battles, in my opinion, than the last one. Well, we got an escape route. This should be our entrance from here forward. Alright.
Let's do it.
This essentially acts as a save point. We have to go right back in. Because if you're observant, you know that I ignored a spot. Luckily, they don't spawn back in that enemy that I just killed. But everything else should be back. I'll take care to get rid of it as well. I need the XP.
Show me your true form.
Now that money's not too much of an issue, I don't see myself doing too much off-screen play. Alright, let's bring in Mona. Because... party. I know that Mona's gonna come in handy very shortly.
Sorry, I'm out.
Stepping in. Persona! Out of our way. We couldn't finish it.
Let's go.
Persona! Zoro! 2 enemies knocked down. There's more where that came from. Take my turn. You powered up from the baton pass.
What's something else? Here comes
Hit their
Joker.
weak point.
Rabbit snap.
Woo! Looking cool, Joker. Finish him.
Give me that bonus.
Okay.
Okay, just make sure we're at full. Here's where we need to go.
Hey,
You mean this obvious mini-boss?
All right.
Here we go.
yes.
Here we go. It's Mott. I love Mott. Now this fight's gonna be a little goofy and tricky, but
Go down.
luckily I know exactly how to take you down.
That was incredible, Joker.
This is gonna be a long fight. Mott has tons of defense and health. That wasn't too bad though, but here's what makes this a tough
He's a
fight.
mouse. We have to help her.
Alright, so trapped rat. There is a mouse status in the game.
Persona! Ha! I missed.
You gotta be kidding me.
Really?
I am Val.
I don't know why, but I forgot for some reason that when your partners, one of your teammates is in rat status, it says that they're rattled. God damn it, Atlas.
Stop moving.
Alright, great.
Maybe.
Even though Joker can obviously knock down in this situation,
All right.
I'm gonna buff us because dodging and actually hitting is going to be crucial. Also, there's this, which isn't so bad. So you would think that Mott summoning in other enemies would be a huge problem, but it gives your party the opportunity to hit other weaknesses and use Baton Pass.
Powered up from the
Let's go.
baton pass.
Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Everyone, retreat!
Okay, guys. Let's do it!
I am thou.
Alright, this shouldn't miss. Always 79.
Come! Hold on.
If you can hit their weak
Ravage
point,
now!
they're all knocked down. That was incredible, children. This'll end it.
That was lucky to go after the one that's already affected. That confirms that that move is completely RNG in terms of who the target is, because that didn't make any sense. I've never seen that. I'm actually getting pretty lucky.
That was yours.
Usually what happens in this situation is that Mona's the target, because I always figured that the AI knew to go after a party member that can hit the weakness. So I've gotten very fortunate.
Persona. How's this?
Let's go. Persona!
Oh, I maybe shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Had I set it up to win on the AOA, the bonus would have counted in this fight as well. And when you kill mini-bosses with all-out attacks, it's really good, because it stacks.
I'd like to
Well,
try this
it's
skill soon.
it's relative to the percentage of money that you earn in a fight. So the higher the payout is for the fight on average, the more bonus you get. Alright, Speedmaster, what do I want to get rid of? Probably one of my physicals, medium to all. Yeah, get rid of Vicious Strike.
I've awakened to a new power. Yes.
This one, there we go.
Focus.
Let's see if I can remember the optimal way to do this room. Probably forgotten. Nope, there's nothing in that. Think I remember the order. Just need you to turn around.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Electricity is
Right.
its weak point. This should be no problem for you.
Change our tactics. Put, whoops. Put Skull back in.
Mona.
God, I love Hifumi Togo's Confidant so much. It only gets better, too.
You're on the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Tear them apart!
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
And burning all this SP is completely meaningless because of the adhesives. Alright, so there's that, but what I want is this. A ruby. One treasure.
Focus.
Okay, so you know that there's like a light beam in this room now.
Feel it.
So what we want to do is come up here.
Hey,
Give it a press.
Right.
So that fires off that ballista into the wall, allowing the sunlight to come through.
hey.
Now, if we can get the camera to cooperate,
position.
I'll
we
reveal
go.
your true
you
form.
can ambush the shadow from way up there. The exact same grouping.
All right, the first move is ours.
Give me a break.
Persona! Satan! Mercy!
Four on the floor. Keep it up, Skull. Not over yet.
Alright, you in the back left.
It's time.
You can aim for their weak spot.
Do it.
This'll end it.
Okay.
Alright, hold up. I should heal up. Yusuke took some damage in that earlier fight.
Yes.
It's open. These doors are, they're kind of shaped like sun chips. I don't know why I know that. Every time I look at the way they like fold on themselves, I'm just like, oh, it looks like a sun chip. Now I want sun chips.
I can see it.
Let's read this thing.
Hey.
Something written here. The light shed by the god of the underworld shall become the sign for those who traverse the pits. It means that light opens doors. You would think that tablet would be in the room behind us. Sort of figured that out by now.
I'll reveal your true form.
You know I had to do it to you, puppy.
Now's our chance to strike. The opponent is
That's right,
strong.
this is Isis,
Don't do anything
who I never got,
reckless.
but need.
Persona. Take that.
Well, it doesn't matter too much because I know what your weaknesses are for both of you.
Ravage them!
They're all knocked down. That was incredible.
Alright, Thoth
Joker.
aside, I need to recruit Isis.
This is all so sudden. Oh. Do you accept?
If you think about it, there is no need to ask someone you've nearly killed to listen to you. Don't you think expecting your would-be victim to be receptive to your words is unreasonable? Don't worry about it, though. Yeah, I'm super good. I'm not, I'm super lucky. I'm so bad at reading into character traits for the personas. But who cares, though? I got the mask.
One, isn't it?
Well, that will save me some time later, so I don't have to fuse her in the Velvet Room.
I have something.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, there's something to my
I
right.
have something.
We got a door, though. Okay, one of these is gonna break, right? Here we go. Take the mysterious thing that it's holding. Mysterious statue. This is Anubis, the Egyptian god of the underworld. It seems to have some kind of shining orb. Okay, so I'm stupid, and that tablet was talking about this and not the sunlight.
Joker.
Shall we take it? Yep,
Indeed.
of course we're gonna take it. It's a video game. One Abyss Gem. But yeah, that causes enemies to spawn. So your best bet is just to head right back in here and hide against this wall. This guy's gonna walk right up to me, isn't he?
We can get it.
Show me your true form.
It's Isis. Actually, I should ease up so that I can get the AoE bonus.
Neko Shogun.
You can hit their
You're
weakness.
mine.
They're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
It's a step forward.
32. 2 more levels. before I can do that fusion.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
Okay, there is one other one in this room, but it needs to pop back in. So there it goes. Sort of happened outside of our field of view. I have enough
I'll
time.
reveal your true form.
All right, the first move is ours. My persona. Charge, Johanna. That's 2 on the floor. Go get him, Queen. Use
Okay.
not over yet.
Persona!
You can aim for their weak spot. Don't resist.
Do it!
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Aluminum sheet. That is one of the materials that I was lacking
Child's
before
play
coming here.
somewhere.
It'll be used in some of the advanced infiltration tools. Good to know we're finally getting those in stock.
I have something.
Should be able to
See it.
eventually earn the trophy for completing all infiltration items. I should let's make sure he's not coming this way. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you pop
I'll reveal
in.
your true form.
All right, the first move is ours.
Hurry up and let me go.
Let's go. Go in, Lord.
We got him on the ground.
No
I
sudden
knew you
move.
could do it, Fox. Finish him.
Thank goodness. I thought that might not be enough to kill the one that I had failed to hit previously.
Okay.
That's all it takes
I
for
should
me.
back up so that one shadow pops in again. Where is he? Guess I have to get off the frickin' floor. Oh, come on. I know you're there.
Somewhere.
Maybe I have to go up. I want to kill him. You gonna show up now, maybe? Huh, that is weird. Okay, maybe he's not gonna come back. Let's open this up.
I have something. Whoa.
Oh,
Well, now we have 2 of these things. Guess what? It's gonna repeat the same trick.
Show me your true form.
all right, the first move is ours.
I'm curious, do you have any other
Don't use
weaknesses?
bless attacks.
Nope.
Try something else.
Hold on.
Maybe you can hit their weak point.
Shikiochi. You're mine.
Oh, knocked down. That was
No sudden
incredible, Joker. Finish him.
Okay.
Now, did the one at the
Easy
bottom
win.
ever come back?
They were nothing. Focus.
Well, didn't get this. At least it was worth coming back for that. But no, it doesn't look like it. I see he's one time.
It's somewhere.
Take that.
I have something.
We still haven't gotten back into the main part of the
Hey.
pyramid. But as I say that, we've found it.
I see.
This is the door to the Great Stairs. So, let's place these 2 gems.
Oh. Hey,
Let's put the other one in.
oh.
All All right.
So here's the beginning of the stairway.
Yes!
Why are you so weird, Fox? Alright, now we have another door. And these two panels on the side just opened up as well. So you take a look at the map. The end of the palace is actually right in front of us. So the way it works is you have all these side areas that you have to venture to in order to open the doors to eventually get you up to the top. So that's why I like this palace so much, because when you first come here, and before you've been recognized as a threat, you actually kind of get to see the end of the palace, and all the challenges are off to side chambers. And at the start of every area like this, there's a safe room.
Oh, a new safe room.
Clearly Futaba's room.
I should write something.
So in other words, we should be, what, about 25% of the way through the palace? No, that's not true. We're about... No, that's about right. We did the town part, the first little pit part. Now there's the door in front of me. There's a door halfway up there, and then one right near the very end. So that's how much more there is to go. Like I said, this palace isn't too battle-oriented in my opinion.
Did you notice?
Maybe it feels like we're fighting a lot of shadows. Mona says there's a lot of shadows, but not in my opinion. I think the one prior to this one and the one after it are way more battle-intensive.
It's somewhere.
These side areas are really more about solving puzzles.
Focus.
And none of the puzzles in this game are all that hard anyway.
Oh,
There she is. It's Futaba. Follow me. See how close I can get to her.
Damn
I
it.
got pretty close.
For real? Indeed.
I always like seeing how quickly I can catch up to her at this part of the palace. She moves at just
I can
enough
feel it.
of a pace to where you can't clip through her character model.
See it. Shadow, what do you want to do? I'll reveal your true form.
now's our chance to strike. Go! Persona!
Alright, Anubis. Your thing is you have no weaknesses. None whatsoever.
Persona. There.
They're all knocked down.
So the only way to get you down is to do that, get a lucky critical. Now it is at level 37, so I don't have a chance of bringing it on through recruitment.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, let's do it!
Persona.
Gotta make sure this kills. Oh, damn it. Fortunate miss. And there's the challenge.
A spectacular victory!
You always kind of hold your breath when
Okay.
insta-kills are on the table.
A complete victory. Now let's keep going.
Like in Madarame's palace, Mokoi is actually capable of killing you off with the basic curse kill. Alright, who do I want to take off here? Because now that Anubis is around, I'm going to want to have Mona on
See it.
for Lucky Punch.
Show me your true form. my other self. Goemon, strike!
We got him on the ground!
Serves
We
you
need
right.
to do it fast! Okay, guys, let's do it!
And the curtain falls. Okay.
Alright, what's my money at? 180? I was kind of hoping to get around up to 300 during this palace, but that might not happen. Maybe after the boss fight.
It's somewhere. There's a shadow. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go! Ha! I missed! Really?
Okay, what can I do here?
Ravage now!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
Come!
Luckily,
Their weak spot!
oh, but that would cost me HP to do. I guess.
Go down!
I could always just heal myself.
Looking cool, Joker!
Go ahead,
Not over yet! Oh, nice one, Pop!
No sudden movement.
Gun skills are not very common, to be honest.
This'll it!
There are some personas that have them.
And the curtain falls. All right. Easier.
Oh!
Isn't that?
That might do it. Alright, so that's the path that her shadow walked through. And now that the pillars are green, I can walk past there without the spikes activating. Treasure Demon.
Hey, that's a rare one! Don't let it escape!
Yeah, and I believe I remember your weakness, but I don't know if I have it on me.
Take this!
I think it's Curse.
Impossible!
Okay, you're gonna block physical, that's great.
Persona. No effect.
Yeah, so if Joker doesn't have Curse, I have Mombadou. I wish I had the basic Aha though, but I don't think I do. Alright, let's hope I get the kill. Missed. Straw Doll. Where is it? Never use these damn things. May as well try it again. How unfortunate, right?
Come. Ravage them.
Great. Yeah, we'll probably do it. It's gonna run on its next turn. Oh well.
Nice work, team!
Maybe I should get Aha on me when I go to the Velvet Room. My next trip.
Okay. Focus. I have something.
I'll get that in a second, because I need to take this first. So there will be a curse if you take it. Curse shall befall you. I'll show what it did. Oh, never mind. The curse part was what the tablet had to say. So what it did was, first of all, it turned this red. So now you can't approach it. In other words, I had to go hit that button before grabbing the gem. So that's why I came in here first before going over here. It did another thing. It changed this room up a little bit. It added that guy. If you jump over the chasm too quick, he can totally spot you.
We have it in sight. Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! That was your
Just
skill!
stay there.
Oh, Echo Shogun.
Ravage them!
Oh well.
This is my other self! Take this! Persona!
But I feel like that's not gonna kill. Another fortunate miss.
Nice work, team.
Every time you get a little nervous because it's like, well, what if he targets Joker? What if I just die?
What do you think?
Okay, Swift Strike, which means it's time to get rid of Bad Beat. How much HP does that consume? 56. The difference here is that with buffs, Swift Strike becomes way better than Bad Beat because it hits multiple times.
Okay. Man, that was easy.
Alright, now we can finally proceed past this point. Into a crappy room with a roaming shadow, as well as a roaming shadow dog. So I'm going to take care of the normal one first, since he turns this corner.
Alright.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. It's clearly inferior. Win with win attacks. Woo! Looking cool, Joker. You need some support? Time for some love. Looking good, Panther. Two balls on the ground.
I'm trying to think when I got that ability. Or who gave it to me. Maybe Fumi did? Your partner's coming in to do follow-up attacks when they're not on the active party. Check that out. I think it was Fumi. I might be screwing up my... There it is. Uchikomi.
There's a treasure chest. Come, let's open it.
Alright.
Chill
Show
out,
me your
Fox.
true form.
Gotta snuff this pupper first.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
It's time. Go down.
Ooh! Looking cool, Joker.
Do it.
Alright, pass the baton and follow up! Persona! Zoro, show your might! It's almost
moving much.
scary how good I am. This'll end! The end. This new
Windbreak.
skill suits me.
Now, obviously, I got tons of recover abilities. I'm gonna keep basic Haru on me now. Am I going to encounter a situation in which I need to use Windbreak? I'm not sure. Generally, especially with the skills you get in this game with being able to switch out party members, this doesn't become too much of an issue. Oh, I wish I knew how far away he was from Meteorama. Okay, now I know. 2 levels. Not that big a deal.
Right.
That'll probably just end
Shadow
up replacing
defeated.
Windbreak for me
That was
anyway.
easy, huh?
Black Robe that can be transmutated into an accessory, or rather to a protector.
I have something. It's somewhere.
Oh, back up, back up. Also, the game's bugging right now. I'm not holding down the trigger, and it's just still... There we go. Okay, maybe it was my controller. I was like, whoa, why am I still in third eye? I left my finger off the trigger. DualShock 4 trigger's not the best.
Take caution. Show me your true form.
A lot of things that the DualShock 4 is great, but triggers are not one of them.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Persona!
Persona!
Missed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Goemon, strike!
Fox got 2 of them off balance. You have some nice technique.
Lend me a
Not
hand.
over yet.
Persona! There!
Looking
No
cool,
sudden move.
Joker! Finish him!
Okay.
Alright. Keep meaning to heal myself. There we go. Got
I can feel it.
breakable treasure. Turquoise. You see there's a shadow on the other side of the door right now. It's a dog. Tell by the sound. Walk the other way, pupper. There we go. Don't run, don't run, don't run.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Here goes.
Alright!
Persona!
The baton
You're
pass
mine.
made you stronger! Ooh, looking
Not
cool,
moving much.
Joker!
Speaking of that phrase, well, looking cool, Joker. By the time this video goes up, it'll be like 2 or maybe 3 weeks. But I saw an excellent screenshot where someone brought a sign to WWE Raw
Alright.
with that quote on it.
A
Whoa,
stylish victory.
looking cool, Joker. I was like, oh, that's so great. Now I wish that they'd come to my town so I could follow up. I want to bring a bona fide, mona fide sign. My favorite quote, which we haven't heard in the playthrough yet, but we will soon. We're very close to getting it.
Focus.
Right, didn't miss anything in there. Alright.
Treasure chest
Crap.
spotted. Must be something good inside.
Come closer to the door so I can ambush you.
We've got
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours!
Oops. That was supposed to be a Magaru.
How good I am. Zoro, show your might! It's almost scary
Let's give
how
this one to
good I
Fox.
am.
Fox taking over.
Alright! The time has made you stronger!
Serves you right. Let us strike.
Finish him!
And the curtain falls. Okay. Child's play.
I was gonna change my party up, but I'll wait a little while. We're almost done with this area. I guess I should do this. Place the gym. The curse has been lifted. Let's head through the door. There's gonna be a shadow somewhere. It's gonna be behind me? No, I guess not. I'm crazy. What am I talking about?
You got it!
So this is the center area where that dog and guard were roaming around. See, there's the spike
It's
pit.
amazing!
That ballista destroyed the wall. Just jump right down. Now we can climb up. Now we got a treasure chest over here. A locked one.
A treasure chest!
Well, we don't have any new
Crack it
party
open.
members, so
Oh!
no need to force an animation here. Let's see who we get. It's Fox again. Everyone loves his, so that works out. Alright, puzzle time.
Hey.
Looks like a TV screen, sort of. They had HD back in the Egyptian era.
Hey!
Let's give it a shot. The design seems to be scrambled. A basic puzzle. Let's change the picture. There we go. Now I have control.
Yeah.
What's this a picture of?
See.
This adult seems to be reading something to a crying child. The emotions of the artists are often depicted in the art they produce. I can sense serious pain harbored in her heart. I should never have had Futaba. Is that voice coming from the mural? She was always such a bother. It seems you caused your mother a great deal of trouble, Futaba-chan. She must have had some kind of maternity neurosis. The next area is now open to us.
Oh,
It sounded like a suicide note.
And again.
See, Ryuji does say fuck sometimes, although it's never voiced. Alright, nothing else up here?
Indeed.
On to what's essentially the third area. We have our new safe room to the left.
This space is quite interesting. We can use it as a safe room.
Alright, let's save the game. Wrap this one up. No, don't rotate. That's muscle memory taking over. 53 hours and 10 minutes. We should obviously finish up the palace in the next one. Maybe get to the boss fight by the end of the episode as well. Generally, my predictions are becoming less and less accurate in terms of what's going to happen. But we'll definitely finish it in the next episode. We got 2 more areas to explore, as well as a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. So look forward to that. Look forward to more gut-wrenching emotional puzzles about suicide and being a worthless child. Everyone's favorite.